TNG, and thanks for joining us for another great show of Hotspot and your Thursday night viewing on your number one for sports only on MTV. We have a great show lined up for you. I know you're all waiting for it. The highlights of Game 1, 2013 State of Origin. And we'll be joined by our special guests tonight. Yes, Scott Hill and Matt Rogers will be going through the aftermath of Game 1 of 2013 State of Origin. And they'll also be telling us what they're actually doing here in the country. They're here in connection with YouthLink, and a big thank you to Stephen Kilage, who's organized for the guys to come down here in the country. Well, stay tuned for that. Coming up on the other side of the break, we'll be speaking to Scotty Hill and Matt Rogers.
Welcome back to ANZ Stadium, the Olympic Stadium. Blatchy's Blues ensconced at the northern end as Cameron Smith takes Queensland out to defend the championship that they've held for 7 long years. Of the game, and now the much anticipated New South Wales side. 8 years since they've won a series, and they've got a very big voice waiting for them now. So Origin in its 34th year, and game 97 is underway off the boot of Cameron Smith, and it's gone to the captain. He wanted the first carry, and he got it exactly. And then under 19s, I think it was, for New South Wales. Native of Canberra and played junior football at camp, put him down right in the middle of the ground. It goes away to Pearce again. Lewis, a tap down to Hayne. Hayne's over. There's the first try of the game. Jared Hayne scores his 8th Origin try. Luke Lewis, and Lewis is able to make a very good run, and eventually it was left to Cooper Cronk. He's successful. He's had 2 kicks for 2 successes.
Field, they conceded the fact that he would kick it, showing a lot of confidence in the rookie.
Penalty. Now they come in from all directions. Running it straight at Robbie Farah. Farah equal to the head-on task. Now Cronk, now Thurston, long now to Boyd. Boyd back to Thurston. Thurston busy in the middle of the ground. Now Cameron Smith looks to get away. He's on his way, and Cameron Smith is over the line. Was there a second movement?
Parky, tackle 5. In the move a little bit early with Jonathan Thurston. We heard you talking about it, Gus.
Played to Farah. Farah puts a little kick in. It came off, I think, a Maroon, picked up by Jennings. The tackle count restarts. Jennings stepping. Jennings is close. Jennings is very close. He may have scored. Michael Jennings has scored, I think, for New South Wales. Inside the 30-metre line. Here's Cronk, out to Thurston, the quick spread is on, out to Greg Inglis, the famous bend, now to Boyd, and Boyd scores for Queensland. Harrison with him, but it's New South Wales, they didn't gain any advantage. New South Wales 1, Queensland 0. It was 14-0 at half-time. It finished at 14-6.
Welcome back to Hotspot. Now, as promised, our special guest on the show tonight is Scott Hill and Matt Rogers. Thank you, gentlemen.
Hey, I'm very happy to be here, especially now that the Blues have won.
Okay, well, speaking about the Blues, before we ask the two gentlemen what they're doing here in the country, we'll go through the aftermath of State of Origin. Bad luck for the Maroons. Good luck for New South Wales.
Absolutely. Start of a new run. I think there's too many. The Queenslanders, they showed their age tonight. They got about 6 players over 30. I think it's the turning point now. I think we're about to see New South Wales start to dominate.
Matty, what did you think of the game tonight?
I thought it was terrible, being a Queenslander. But look, New South Wales was a dominant team for the night. They deserved to win. Doesn't mean I have to like it though. But I think Scott's a bit off the mark there. I think we'll come back in game 2 and show them what we're made of and take out a series and break their hearts again.
Speaking of Game 2, it's going to be held in Suncorp. Maroons never really had a good record playing in Sydney.
No, they haven't done too bad recently, but, going home, having a full house at Suncorp, and it was a great match tonight. Queensland Queensland were a bit slow around the rucks, and that's where Queensland won the game. New South Wales won the game.
Maroons were nil in the first half. Maroons have never really come back when they were down at half time.
No, they've struggled a little bit sort of tonight, but they'll be right. I mean, it's one game. There's a lot of football ahead, and we're not going to throw the baby out with the bathwater. We've still got plenty of time to rectify the situation.
New South Wales have an advantage. You have 2 games that are going to be played at in Sydney.
Yeah, no, exactly. Well, I have a little bit of a deja vu. Last time there was a World Cup on at the end of the year, New South Wales won the first game, went up to Queensland and won the second game, and then the third game they won 56 to, I think, 12, so 16. No, Matt remembers that game, so I think it's, things are looking promising for that same result, so let's wait and see.
It was also the Blues' biggest victory, to the 15 to 16.
Yeah, absolutely. It was. So, look, let's hope we can get something, go up there and get the results done. Game 2, come back to New South Wales and celebrate Game 3.
Is this the year for the Blues?
Absolutely, of course it is. As I said, there's a few Queenslanders that showed their age tonight, so time for the Blues to start standing up.
Matty, what do you think? Is this the year for the Blues?
No way. No. Queensland will come back. We love being the underdogs, and it's not going to hurt us to be one down. We're going to go up to Suncorp, like I said. We'll be hurting after that loss, but the boys will bounce back, and like I said, we'll break New South Wales' hearts again, and they'll be wondering what happened in about 6 weeks' time.
A bit of a low-scoring match tonight.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring match, but that's Origin. There's been Origin games 1-2-0 before, so that's just the credit of the game, And it was a contest tonight, but our Blues boys were just too good in the end.
Second game, what are you thinking, Blues?
Oh, absolutely. They've got a good opportunity. Again, the last time that they had the opportunity to win the game in the second game in Queensland territory was 2000. We did the job then. I reckon they can do the job again.
What do you think, Matt?
Yeah, look, they've got a good chance, but it's on the cycle, it should have been 2 games in Queensland and 1 in New South Wales, but they had to.
It was originally supposed to be 2 games.
It was. They had to do everything they can to try and win the New South Welshmen. So it's been a bit sad for them to be out of the winners' circle for 7 years. But it won't hurt us. We'll use it as a tool to use against them. I guess we'll beat them at Suncorp, and then we'll come down and we'll take the trophy on their home turf. So that'll be all the more sweeter, I think.
What are your predictions for Game 2?
I don't think there'll be any changes to any side. I think everybody who was picked in both sides, I think they all ripped in, they all had a go. New South Wales definitely, they had some great young players who sort of stood up tonight. I think Queensland's debutant played great. I don't think there'll be any changes. The only thing actually there will be a change. Paul Gallen will be missing because he'll be suspended. But other than that, there'll probably be I don't think there'll be any forced changes or any changes due to a lack of form.
Speaking about Paul Gallen, what did you think about the call by the ref? I thought that should have been a sent-off.
I agree. I mean, it baffles me how he could stay on the field after doing what he did. But it is a tougher environment, but it sets a pretty dangerous precedent when you can do that in a game of football and stay on the football field. So look out Game 2.
Scotty, what are your predictions for Game 2?
Yeah, absolutely. They'll go up there and they'll do what they did tonight. They'll dominate in the forwards, and I think even players like Maloney, they'll grow another arm and another leg through their getting through tonight. They'll be more confident about what they've got to do, and we'll lock away the series up there in Game 2.
Well, we do wish New South Wales all the best for this year's Origin series, and hopefully they can break the drought, the 7-year drought. Well, we'll go for a break now.
They will.
We'll go for a break now. On the other side, find out what Scotty and Matt are actually doing here in the country. Welcome back to Hotspot. Now, as mentioned, we're going to find out what Scotty and Matty are doing here in the country. Scotty, obviously you have a connection with YouthLink. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, no, I'm very passionate about helping the guys out at YouthLink. Look, this country's got so much potential, but it's got to start somewhere. It's got to start with the youth, and I'm very passionate about passing on my knowledge and helping out with the community, and really have a good understanding about how sport brings so much to us, but it's also we need to have education as well. So really trying to push the message that it's not all about sport, it's all about education and kids having giving them the right starting point in life, and that starts at school. It starts with the youth. So excited about what we're going to do up here with YouthLink in the future.
It was not so long ago that you were here in the country.
Yeah, no, exactly. Not long ago again, and I'll be here again in a couple of weeks' time for Origin Game 2. So pretty excited about that. So that's where we'll get a victory there, and we'll get the series tied away.
Matty, tell us a bit about your connection with YouthLink.
Well, I'm a good friend of Scott's, and I believe completely in what he does, particularly with the way he mentors young people and develops a sort of a culture of sort of independence and taking responsibility for their future. But, with the young people in PNG, we just want to try and develop a better pathway for them to reach their full potential. And that's what Scott's here to do. And he asked me to come up and hang out with him. And I thought, I couldn't jump on the boat quick enough. I was excited and to come up and help out and just raise awareness, raise profile, and meet a few of the local PNG people who are very passionate about their rugby league. So it was a great opportunity to come up.
How important do you think it is to help inspire young children?
It's incredibly important. I mean, like Scott said, the youth are the future. And, but if you can, I guess, encourage them through the right pathways, through the right education, give them the opportunity to sort of reach their full potential, it'll make for a better country. It'll make for, I guess, and it's a generational thing. You can change a generation if you give them the right tools. And I run a charity back in Australia that does a similar thing with young kids. So it's about helping youngsters reach their full potential. And through no fault of their own, some of these kids don't have that opportunity. And through YouthLink and what the work that they're doing up here, we're giving these kids a better chance at a better life.
So while in the country, what sort of activities will you be involved in?
Oh, we've done a bit. We've had a lunch, we've had a dinner, we've come to the game. We're going to head back tomorrow, but yeah, I'll be doing my best to get back here with Scotty in the near future and help out where I can.
Okay, Scotty, while here, what activities are you going to be involved in?
We're looking at coming back for Origin 2 to also do another fundraiser then. Again, any opportunity that we can support YouthLink, I guess, with our profile and the opportunity to bring things to raise funds through auctions and so forth. And look, we're going to jump at every opportunity we can do that.
Back in Australia, are you involved in sort of activities like this?
Yeah, no, absolutely. We're going to try and organise as many as these into the future. And look, my connection with the guys at YouthLink, we're going to try and bring up more and more ex-NRL players and so forth to, again, raise the awareness of the importance of education for the youth and support of the youth.
Have you had a chance to have a look at some of the local talent back here in the country?
Yeah, no, I have. Actually, I went to Ohala, the local rugby league last time I was here, and I look very, very excited about getting more involved with that.
Well, we do thank the gentlemen for coming to the country and for doing what they're doing, and hopefully they can be back for Game 2 to watch the Maroons win, right, Scott?
Never. That's where the New South Wales are going to do exactly what they did in 2000. Start a whitewash. Right,
Matty? Birds are going to win?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll come back in Game 2 and we'll break their hearts in Game 3.
All right, we'll go for a break. On the other side, there's lots more on Hotspot. Welcome back, viewers. Unfortunately, this is that time where we wrap up another great show of Hotspot for this week. Glad you could join us. Hope you enjoyed this show. And thank you to Scotty and Matt Rogers for making time out to speak to us about the aftermath of State of Origin Game 1 and what they're doing here in the country. For more information about YouthLink, you can log on to their website, which is www.youthlink.com. And there you have it, a wrap for this week's show. But not forgetting Digicel Cup this Sunday, Hebo Shield also on Saturday at the Amini Park, and not forgetting AFL Paul Men's Seniors matches. Saturday will be held at Murray Barracks and on Sunday at Amini Park. Until next time on Thursday night, it's good night from us.